Okay, now students, you have understood, I feel, you have understood the first video which I launched for you, which was based on a solution of the SOP JavaScript one. I feel that you have understood the solution, and still, if there are any doubts regarding the solution, please do write me so that I can clear all your doubts in my next video. Now, students, in this series, this SOP1 contains one more practical which is over here. So when a board examination will be executed, you are supposed to write the code for both of these practicals without seeing the journal. And seeing your accuracy, the teacher is going to give you the marks. So let us understand how we can create another web page. Let's read this using JavaScript, where the background color changes automatically every 500 seconds. This event must be triggered automatically after the page gets loaded in a browser. So here it notifies us that on page load, the program should change the color. There should be at least 7 distinct color as it was in the previous question, and the visibility of distinct background colors when the page is unloaded. So here there are two events which are covered, that when the page is loaded the color should change, and when the page is unloaded the appropriate alert message should be displayed. So here we have to use a alert box to display the message. Now students, I am starting the notepad. Now let us see how we can code this. So as usual, it's a HTML5 program. So I will write here exclamation mark and doc type and then HTML, because this is going to tell this is a HTML5 version. Okay, now here I'll write HTML. Then here I will write head. In the head tag, I will write here title tag. In the title tag, I'll write SOP 1B. SOP 1B. Color change on onload event and message on unload event. So I'll specify the title here. I'll close title, which appears on a title bar. Then I will leave space for writing a script. Okay, so I will open here script type equal to text slash JavaScript. I'll open the script tab. You are going to write a script tab over here, and the coding has to be done. So I'll leave some space here. Close my script tag. Then I will close my head of my document. Now student, After the head closes, there is a body tag which we are supposed to write. So I'll write body tag and without any color. So by default, it will show me a white color. Now, students, I don't have to show any button, any form or anything over here. So I have a event called body on load is equal to, I will call the function set timeout, and the color should stay on a screen for say 500 millisecond, which is white, and thereafter it should change. बराबर है? So then what I will do here, I will call function C1 here, that is color one, and the call should be given after a distance of 500 millisecond or 500 seconds. So I'll close this here. Put a semicolon here now because I'm writing one more event over here, that is on unload, and I'll write here function message with the double quotes open, which will show me the alert message. That's all. This much only I'm supposed to write here. And for a heading, I'll write here H1. Now to save my time, what I will do is I will copy this heading from the title tag and put it over here. So the message will be displayed on my page. Page does not remain blank. Okay, and I'll close H1 tag. I will close body tag over here, and I'll close HTML tag also over here. So my page has become ready. I am calling a function which is window.setTimeout after 500 seconds. I'll give a call to function C1. Now here there is no function C1 over here. So I'll write function C1. See, I forgot in my last lecture a keyword function somewhere. So when I start my function, I'll write here function. I'll write function. Now C1, which is for the color change. Then I'll open a curly bracket. Now here the white color which I have of my page should get changed. So I will write here document objects, bg color property. Now students, remember here that you should write bg color as C capital over here, and I'll assign the value here blue. Okay, and then I will write here window dot set timeout. The T should be capital over here, and I should give a function call to one more function which will change another color. So I'm calling here C2 function, which I have not written yet. I will write after my testing is over, and that should be called after 500 milliseconds. Okay, now I'll close this, and one more function I'm supposed to write, that is function message. In this function message, I should write here alert. and we'll say goodbye. Close this, close this also. Now my script is over and ready for the testing. Okay, let's test this code first and then we will extend it to 7 colors. I'll say save as, give a name, SOP 1B underscore javascript.html. I'll put here all files and then save. And I'll say yes because file was already there. If the file is not there, this message will not come. Now, let us test this code. See, color has been changed. But then on unload, I should get a message, which I'm not getting here. Now to remove this solution correctly, I will advise here students, you must open Mozilla, which is an older version. Go to file option, go to your program, and click open here. And when you click on the close button, you can see a message saying goodbye on the page unload. So this is the message how you are going to get it, and you are going to test your modules. Now many of you may try to get the message in Internet Explorer also. You may get a color change event in any of the browser, but you may not get this alert message. So you should have a Mozilla version. I'll show you which version you should have. If I go here and release note, if I read, I should not update my browser. This is Mozilla, you can say very old version, Windows NT 6.2, it is 5.0 release. Use this and I hope you will get your answers properly. Otherwise, if you are using any other browsers, probably the code may not work for unload event. Okay, this is a solution. Now let us go ahead and complete the program. We'll go here, go to our folder, open this. And now let us go on creating the functions. So this is my function C1, successfully run. What I will do is go on copying. This is C2, this is C3, this is C4, this is C5, this is C6, this is C7. Okay, I'll stop here. I'll change the name of the function here, change the color. Then this is C3, again change the color. Then this is C4, change the color. This is C5, change the color. Few more copying needed. C6, change the color. C7, change the color. Now here I should give a call. Oh, so ample functions are being copied. I'll remove this. C1 is giving call to C2. C2 will give a call to C3. C3 will give a call to C4. C4 will give a call to C5. And C5 will give a call to C6. C6 will give a call to C7. And C7 will give call to C1. So this is how the colors will again get repeated once more. Now let's go down and execute this, save this program once again with the changes, and let's execute it again. See, you can see the colors which are changing. All seven. Okay, so your colors are visible. Now, as I told you, we have to open this program into Mozilla. So better way, let's go back to Mozilla here. Go to its file option. Cancel this. Open file. Then go here. Select your program. And when you close this, you will say unload event is being fired. It is saying goodbye to you. So your output should contain the color change page as well as this goodbye page on unload event. Okay, this is how the program will run for 1A as well as 1B. Now your both the programs are over. I hope you have understood all this. So let us end the session. Any queries, I'll be helping you out how to write the events. Please write to me. If you like this video, subscribe the channel. You'll get updated videos from me.